What's up, guys? Crypto Muser here with your daily news and analysis in the crypto markets. Now, today we have an update in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. James Filan always giving us, updates in this lawsuit on a daily basis. Things are changing pretty quickly right now because we are at the final stages of this lawsuit, I believe. And right now, basically, it's the SEC battling Ripple over these documents, right? So Ripple wants these documents that relate to how the SEC came to the conclusion that XRP was a security, right? So there's all these meetings they had with either Ripple executives or other people in the market talking about XRP, talking about Ethereum, talking about Bitcoin, and how they go about regulating those assets. So so let's read what the filing here is, and we'll talk about it after. Breaking, Ripple files letter motion to compel the SEC to turn over notes regarding a 2018 meeting between Brad Garlinghouse and former Commissioner Roisman. The SEC refuses, claiming they are privileged. Now, this is a meeting I believe was in August of 2018, where Brad Garlinghouse had a meeting with the commissioner at the time, Roisman, and he said that in that meeting that Roisman said that XRP was not a security. Now, obviously, if that document was out there, we'd like to see that, and it'd be a huge, piece to this lawsuit. So let's get into what Jeremy Hogan said about this and how the SEC is basically dead wrong in trying to protect this document. And he tweets out, as seen below, the SEC has no tenable basis for raising the DP privilege here since it conceded to Solomon. Solomon is one of the lead attorneys for Ripple. Solomon, that the notes cannot be related to the investigation of Ripple. Seems the SEC is throwing this DPP Hail Mary and hoping that Judge Torres bails them out on the appeal. So basically any, document that is huge for Ripple, that it should be involved in this case, the SEC is basically trying to say it's privileged and it can't be seen by Ripple or the public. But basically, the judge has seen these documents, so there's no way, like I've been saying in past videos, it's all about, at this point, the SEC is trying to delay, right? It's all about the delay tactic. But at the end of this lawsuit now, there's just becoming more and more just detrimental evidence that the SEC really had no case, at the beginning of this lawsuit. And, when more and more of these things come out, it's just looking worse and worse for the SEC. And so then that moves me to the next tweet I saw. This is Wrath of the Con Man. Amazing, the SEC Commissioner Roisman told Brad Garlinghouse that XRP was not a security according to Brad's deposition. He was not the chair, but was a sitting commissioner, also deeply troubling. And let's look at the deposition here. This is the question between SEC lawyers and Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple. And the question goes, in these meetings with the commissioners, did any of the commissioners tell you that they did not believe XRP is a security? And Brad Garlinghouse replies, yes. And then the SEC questioner asks, who? I recall Commissioner Roisman very specifically saying, I'm sorry you've even had to come here. I think that the confusion around the status of XRP he viewed as not healthy for the market. Now, this is pretty crazy that a meeting between Brad Garlinghouse and a commissioner at the SEC, and the whole argument the SEC is trying to make is that there was not fair, or there was fair notice that you were doing something wrong. But if the CEO of Ripple is going to the SEC and having a meeting with the commissioner there, and the commissioner is telling him that they don't believe XRP is a security, then how are they going to know that they're going to come down 2 years later and sue them to say that actually that wasn't correct and you've been selling a security since day one? So this just goes to the confusion of this whole lawsuit, because it just didn't make sense when they came down with this lawsuit. They supposedly have been, building up this case in the last 2 years. And the fact that they've been so just, unprepared in this case from day one just shows you that this makes no sense. It was never about XRP being a security. It was all about power. And the SEC thought that they could just bully Ripple and getting maybe a huge settlement, and then, moving on to the next cryptocurrency. Because all they've been about, from day one, the SEC has been about, bullying companies to get a settlement, to get a payout. playing that mob boss, mentality where they just think they can just come in and be like, you know what, you did something wrong. If you want to fight us, we'll just drag this case along and make you pay, millions of dollars in legal fees. And, they thought Ripple would just, bend over and take it like everybody else and say, here's a bunch of money. Let us go get on with business. But Ripple, with the, stacks of money, obviously they have in their war chest, they decided, you know what, we're not going to let the SEC, bully us on this one. We know that the laws and the facts are behind us. We have past SEC officials on our legal team telling us that, we can win this case. So they have every right to, battle the SEC, and the SEC was not ready for it. Let's be real. They were not ready for a battle like this. And it's been almost a year and 2 months now. And the SEC has just looked bad and worse and worse. As time goes on, they look like they're, so unprepared and just so, they look like idiots. I hate to say it, or I don't hate to say it. They look like idiots. Why would they even try this lawsuit when they know they don't have the laws or the facts behind their case? And the fact, how do you bring up a lawsuit when you knew that past commissioners had told executives of Ripple that XRP was not a security? So like I always say, like this, it's like we're living in an upside down world. It just doesn't make any sense, anything to do with this case. So anyway, moving on. Digital Asset Investor put this out. Sounds like an intelligence gathering between in the meeting with Clayton. That was the whole plan. Keep all crypto except Bitcoin and Ethereum in purgatory, monopoly creation. So what Digital Asset Investor is saying here is that, this was a different meeting that I believe this is, representatives of Ripple and representatives of Chairman of the SEC. This was the attendees of the meeting were, so Chairman Jay Clayton, Bill Hinman, Director of Division of Corporate Finance, and then Sean Memoa and Brian Rabbit. And the attendees for Ripple were Brad Garlinghouse, CEO, and then David Schwartz, CTO. So this is a different meeting. This was on August 20th, 2018. And let's just make this bigger so we can see. So, come on. So the meeting began around 11 a.m. and lasted approximately 50 minutes. Garlinghouse and Schwartz spent the meeting discussing Ripple's business and technology. Representatives from the chairman's office occasionally interjected with questions. Towards the end of the meeting, Garlinghouse briefly noted that Ripple was in purgatory due to the uncertainty as whether XRP, the cryptocurrency with which Ripple is associated, is or is not a security. In response, Chairman Clayton immediately stated that this meeting was not the proper forum for a discussion about the topic. He then asked Brad Garlinghouse to back up from that issue and steered the meeting back towards the discussion about Ripple's business and technology. Following further discussion of those issues, the meeting concluded with Chairman Clayton encouraging the Ripple executives to continue its ongoing discussions with the staff of the Division of Corporate and Finance. So another reason why this makes no sense, this lawsuit. So this is the CTO and the CEO of Ripple talking to the chairman of the SEC and other commissioners for the SEC. And it seems like, and this is what, Digital Asset Investor is saying, it seems like they're not trying to give Ripple clarity on XRP. They're basically trying to see, what Ripple's business strategy and technology is. And it's funny that Digital Asset Investor even says sounds like an intelligence gathering meeting for Clayton. So and everything that's been happening in this lawsuit, it's been, Clayton and Hinman, they were basically working for the Ethereum Alliance. They had people that had a lot to do with Ethereum on their side. So the fact that they come in this meeting and basically, we're not going to give XRP clarity. We just want to know what your business is. We want to see what you guys are doing. So maybe we can go to our Ethereum buddies and give them tips on, how to steal your business, basically. And, I know that's, I'm just, that's theorizing there. And I can't prove that. But in these meetings, it just shows you, this is just further proof that, there was some shady stuff going on in the SEC. And the fact that they had this meeting with Brad Garlinghouse and David Schwartz, and then telling, they directly ask the SEC, hey, what's up with XRP? You guys said that Ethereum and Bitcoin were not securities. Why can't you guys give that status to XRP? We didn't have an ICO. Ethereum had an ICO. Why not give us clarity in the market? And the fact that Jay Clayton says, whoa, back up. We're not talking about this is the wrong forum to talk about that. How is this the wrong forum? We're having a private meeting with the SEC. Why can't you give us some clarity? And the fact that he just says that, we'll have further talks about this down the line. How is that clarity? How is that, in this whole case, they're saying, oh, you guys should have known you were doing something wrong. Well, we came to a meeting and asked you directly, and you guys said, no, it's no time to talk about that. So when's a good time? Is it a good time to talk about it when you come, 2 years later, come up with a lawsuit against us, claiming that we knew this whole time that we were selling a security? So it's just, like I said, it's like we're living in an upside down world. The fact that the SEC actually thinks they have a case in this, it just blows my mind. So moving on, this is Wrath of the Con Man again. He says, wow, Jay Clayton asked Brad Garlinghouse to back up from the issue of XRP's undecided security status. This from their own notes. So that was the notes from Ripple, and these are the notes from the SEC saying exactly what Ripple was saying. Incidentally, that the memorandum recounts a conversation between Chair Clayton and Brad Garlinghouse, similar to the conversation Mr. Garlinghouse recalls having with Commissioner Roisman, in which he discussed that the fact that Ripple was in purgatory due to uncertainty as to whether XRP, the cryptocurrency in which Ripple is associated, is or is not a security. And Jay Clayton asked Brad Garlinghouse to back up from that issue and encourage the Ripple executives to continue its ongoing discussions with the staff of the Division of Corporate Finance. So it's like I was saying before, it's like, all right, we're not going to tell you that XRP is a security or not, but we're going to ask you to keep contact with us, and hopefully down the line we'll come to a conclusion whether XRP is a security or not. So this is in 2018. You think that from then on till 2020 that maybe the SEC would come out and say, actually, okay, we came to the conclusion that Ethereum isn't a security, Bitcoin isn't a security, so that would mean that XRP is not a security. But they didn't do that. They just left it more vague. They left it, basically like Brad Garlinghouse is saying here. They left XRP in purgatory. We didn't know what was what. We went along with business because you guys didn't give us any guidance. So how are we supposed to know we were doing something illegal if you guys aren't going to let us know? So back to the same thing. It's like we've been doing business for over 7-8 years, and we've been talking to you guys for the last 2 years. Ongoing conversations with the SEC, give us some insight. What do you think about XRP? Oh, we don't have anything to say yet. But then, Jay Clayton's last day in office, boom, lawsuit against Ripple. You guys should have known the whole time that XRP was a security. And not to mention, hey, in the secondary market, all you XRP holders, you guys should have known also that you were buying securities. Like, how could this be possible? How could the SEC, the main agency there to protect investors, is the one person or the one agency that killed investors? $15 billion worth of XRP market cap came out of XRP, and that ruined investors. Hundreds of thousands of investors got ruined all around the world, and they are the group that is supposedly here to protect us. Unbelievable. You can't make this shit up. So moving on, that's with the case. That's the update on the case. Obviously, it's going to be the next couple of days. You'll hear from the judge and what they have to say, and I'll give you a more up to date on all that. But moving on to another big thing I saw on Twitter. So all this stuff with the SEC and the U.S. government against cryptocurrencies and against XRP. Well, guess what? Like I've been saying, the rest of the world is moving on without the U.S. basically, right? So this is the Digital Euro Association, which they're trying to basically, make the euro digital. We are excited to join. So this is Ripple tweeting this out. We're excited to join the Digital Euro Association as supporting partner to further develop our work with CBDCs. This is one part of our larger goal to develop and deliver global solutions for CBDCs and stablecoins through our blockchain and crypto expertise. And just read what the Digital Euro Group, the Digital Euro Association tweeted out. Thrilled to share that Ripple has joined the DEA as a supporting partner. Ripple is one of the leading providers of enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions for cross-border payments. Welcome to the DEA community. So this is just further evidence that the U.S. is so far behind, guys. The fact that the U.S. government is suing Ripple, and meanwhile at the same time Ripple is doing business with the UK, the obviously the Digital Euro Association. They're doing business with Japan, Singapore, all around the globe. Ripple is opening up huge business around the world, and then meanwhile in the U.S. they are suing this company, which is an American company, by the way. You know, their headquarters are in San Francisco. This is an American company that's being sued and slowed down by American government agencies. Meanwhile, they're blowing up all around the world. And the fact that the Digital Euro Association is partnering with Ripple now, like, when is the U.S. going to get with it? You know, when can we finally get the U.S. involved and more involved in the innovation of this new technology? So I'll say it again and again. You know, you have to write your congressman, because, you know, Congress is the way we do this, right? So connect to Congress, cryptolaw.com, you know, write your congressman and tell them that this needs to stop, man. We need to be leading in this new innovation. You know, like we did in the internet boom, we led in this innovation, and we need to do the same with the crypto technology. You know, this is bigger than the internet. And the fact that we're not leading and then other countries around the world are taking charge is just hard to see, right? So moving on. Just saw this video. This is, I don't know, you guys probably know who Gary Vee is, but he's been big in the NFT side of crypto. And he had this, it was just fine. This is on CNBC. And you could tell that this woman was kind of she was trying to like get at him, like, Gary Vee, what's up with this NFT thing? What even gives us any value at all? Like, you could tell that she wasn't about it, but he was like, well, I'll give you some knowledge. And it was just pretty funny. So let's just hear this real quick, and then I'll finish the video with one more tweet that I saw.
Context. I mean, at this point, you know, it's an avenue not just to make a lot of money or lose a lot of money, but it's also an avenue for money laundering, and it's also a place where white supremacists apparently are taking options. I mean, it's problematic at best in so many ways. How do you see what's happening in the crypto space today?
Wait a minute. What did she just say? Can you believe that that's what she opens up questioning as? Oh, there's some white supremacy involved in crypto, and there's money laundering. It's like, what? What kind of FUD is that? That is unbelievable. Now watch how Gary Vee just owns her here.
I don't think the crypto space has any more problematic issues than the internet, society at large, mainstream media, Wall Street. You know, I think it's a new avenue of innovation, and I think every avenue of innovation has good characters and bad characters. So how do I look at it? I look at it as a new platform where consumers and humans will evolve, and all the good and the bad that comes along with human behavior will play out on the platforms.
What about the exciting world of the NFTs?
I think
a lot of people
NFTs
say
are
that these are
grossly
things that should
misunderstood
not
by
have
mainstream.
values.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, people thought that Andy Warhols and Jackson Pollock should not have value. People thought that sports cards should not have value. People thought that sneakers should not have value. The thought of people deciding on their opinion of what should or shouldn't have value has made me laugh my entire life and has historically been incorrect. The market will decide if something has value. So for me, it's more about understanding why people buy NFTs. It's the same reason that people buy Chanel handbags and Nike sneakers and Mercedes-Benz. This is about brand. And if you look at the behavior of the under 15-year-old crew, Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft, if you look at why people care about blue check marks on Instagram or how many followers you have on TikTok, we are living more and more increasingly in a digital landscape, and NFTs become assets to communicate who you are, and that's something human beings have done forever, bought things to communicate, and NFTs will be the scaled version of that.
So just want to show you that quick interview, because you see this mainstream media, you know, try to basically put down crypto and basically put it out there that it's this, only criminals use it and it's for money laundering. And now they're saying white supremacists use it. This FUD has been going on for years now, and the fact that they're still going on about this type of thing is unbelievable, right? And the fact that we had Gary Vee there just owning this woman and giving her basically the rundown of what's going on in this technology and how NFTs is a game changer moving on with this digital age. And it's just great to see people like Gary Vee, just outspoken people that know the technology, understand what's going on. And we need more people like him going on these mainstream media outlets and basically, getting rid of all that FUD that's been going on. Like, how is this woman actually going to ask her? I don't even think she believed what she was asking there. You could tell she was like turning red. That was in the script there, but I don't even think she believed what she was saying there, right? So just wanted to show you that quick interview there, and just want to end the video. Saw this tweet and it was like, yeah, like we're in the right place, guys. And if you guys need a job, obviously, all these companies are hiring. Companies hiring for crypto jobs. We have the NFL, Nike, Hulu, Visa, Meta, which is Facebook, obviously, Apple, Nvidia, I don't even know what that is, Disney, PayPal, Google, Fidelity, Amazon, Microsoft, JP Morgan, MasterCard, State Street, Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and the list goes on and on. Do you think we're in the right place, guys? Do you think this is going to zero? Do you think that crypto is dead? Stop looking at short-term price action, guys. Look at the big game here. Look what's going on, and just wait for this Super Bowl to come out. Basically, this Super Bowl is the crypto bowl, right? That's what they were saying. You're gonna have, it's basically a huge advertisement for cryptocurrency, and obviously the Super Bowl is one of the biggest events on national television, and obviously now on social media. So you think that's gonna be a big thing for crypto? I think so. So just wanted to end the video there, just to remember that we are in the right place, guys, and to be patient. So I'll end the video there, guys. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. If you like the content, then I really appreciate it, guys. And just remember, I am not a financial advisor. Please do not take anything I write or say as financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only, guys. And thanks, and we'll see you on the next one.